You say you're committed, how much is that? Who will you push away? Who will come running back? You know they'll be checking your facts. Like, how real is that? You know that they'll push against you like they're just pushing crack. But when they push against you, will you just push them back? Can you be strong enough to meet them where they're at? Can you react in a fast, long blasting, loving word? Or will you tell them where it's at while glaring a nasty curse? Shattered brain, scattered train, thrash till it bursts. Pray your message don't disperse, cause it often can occur. One wrong can undo all of your work. So can you take on the world head first? Or are you so scared to fail that you won't even try? Will your legacy matter when you do in due time? If you keep up your pride with every line you recite, why don't you show him your heart and how God saved your life? Cause the devil knew your worth, you were sick, you were dying. Just a small child, you were hurt, you were crying, screaming out to God, why'd I have to get limes? And yes, he took his time, but he healed you, you're fine. So the devil recovered, and he surely took his time. Gathered the evidence and planted fake proof. Waited on a moment for when you were alone, then he shoved it in your face. Everybody hates you. Among depressing thoughts, you were locked in a box where you hated yourself, debated taking yourself. Silently came back, then he slapped you again. Where do you belong? You have no purpose, but God took you in and said that you're worth it. Didn't waste any time to show you your purpose. All right here, talking to the people, sharing your life in these God-breathed verses. By all means necessary, all means necessary, all means necessary, by all means. Got a hunger, feeding the hungry. So on the weekend is where we'll begin. With all things aside, all things sacrificed. Where the starving is, you'll find these starving artists.
Warriors with hearts for people, there is strength but not a numbness.
Nothing can stop us, no boundaries, no limits.
My life is like a shining light and only I can dim it. So I'll put aside the pride and rise. By all means necessary, all means
necessary,
all means
necessary, by all means. Push through it, oh I keep pushing. You can take if nothing's there to push against you. Can't be bested by the best rider. More to you, no you're not rodeoed as our bucket burdens way more than riders. Running faster steps, your dream fulfillment become fewer. Still that little Russian rascal, give an inch, I'll take your ruler. Unaffected, staring at the light of the night with eyes adjusted on the sun. Role models lost because of ink lines going down. Didn't go through hell to get to heaven. Had to put my feet through it just to have a chance to win a medal. Play model civilian, walking her across the road. Would you crawl over broken glass for someone cold and close their window? You can think of it like I do, closing windows, open doors, covered cold shoulders, warm up hearts. That person I was scared to help needed my help to help someone else. Not only me that's affected when I say inside my circle. Drop a promise on the mic, promise never be comfortable. That won't help with accomplishing something bigger than me. If making changes about money, then I'ma by all means make the ends all meet. Adding you stretch on forever, rubbing off on you a little without massaging the message. No longer standing the edge, you're supposed to hurt when ingested. This pill's called conviction. If it's bitter, your bitterness gives it the flavor you're tasting. Artificial sweetened life naturally leaves you sick and aching. From the tooth up to your head, no tunes and still your head is banging. Raging like the sea, you see me sailing, hear me drowning. Life jacket, his arms around me, by all means God and me got this.
With every single iron, I got my iron, the lion of Zion, no lying. I'm just diving into that sea of grace that washes over me. Tag team of WBP, calm and dominating G.O.D. till my eyes see paradise. Don't need a roll of paradise, no longer terrified. Faith verified, as my soul has no need to hide, but rather seek the defender of the weak, the comforter when I'm in need, the calmer of the sea, the one who beckons me. Old man dead, put him in a coffin, no stopping, it's not an option. Caution when that toxin hits your noggin, jogging memories of what it used to be. Quickly, the Holy Ghost convicts me to not make light of eternity, but rather shed the light of eternity. So by all means, I'ma lift his name higher, mimic the fire inside the bones of Jeremiah. Major prophet, gain the whole world but lose my soul. How would a prophet? Selfish life, gotta stop it. If I speak, it's with love and logic. Never shy away from the hard topics. The truth heals, reveals the wickedness of our heart condition. Look, I can't be your conviction, but we need to move forward instead of dwelling on repentant repetition. I'm not downplaying sin, I'm just saying God knows and still chose these hearts that are froze, stone cold, redeemed into life. Look, we can never prove to be worthy to the King of Kings. We are just weak sheep that need leads. So with everything in me, I follow the one who gives me the means to believe. I'm nothing in comparison, that's when that Edison goes on. Truth my medicine, always representing in the calm. Or adrenaline, always press on. No backpedaling, no need to compromise. So when I'm alone in the night And it dawns on me that the sun did rise. I'm not stuck in this illusion, I am God's. I am more than just a human.
I am more than just a human.